Hello everyone and welcome to the Top Guns Subsaharan This Means War COD Mobile League. We are in the third week. We're pretty much halfway through this. And today we're going to have a match between Incognito and House of Pain. Incognito, common team we see on this stream. House of Pain, however, are not a team I've cast before, but this is apparently a match to be seen. I have been asked. There's a very specific set of requests for me to be casting a House of Pain game. So, unfortunately, House of Pain being not especially common on this, I haven't managed to see a lot of their play. Incognito, on the other hand, I definitely have seen a lot of, and currently they're starting out very strongly, taking the first round on defense perfectly. 4-1, only losing Mekus. And that is a solid start for Incognito. Of course, best of three, you know. Search and destroy, followed by domination, as is typical.
Destroy the objective.
Let me start out though. Maz again taking the bomb, and last time we saw a B point plant, looks like this point we're seeing a hard rush onto A. 3 versus 5. No, 4 versus 5. 17 on the defense. Kipslam as well. Kipslam, watch them. They are going to be a very important player here. And indeed, another 4v1. Incognito just wrecking it on defense. Kipslam, Xerox Beast, and 17, all three of them doing an amazing job for kills. But really, it's the whole team. Strong effort in the entire team. And again, we do have another A push. House of Pain moving in. Looks like they want to go for B. Was covering that angle.
Targets in sight.
Cam tries to find a way in. 17 has been picked. The advantage is House of Pain's. Maz running in. Stoner on Burger on point. Stoner gets a nice kill. Makus gets a revenge refrag. But now Xerox Beast, the only one left. The A plant is in, and it's 4v1. Xerox Beast has 44 seconds to take this game back. The sniper skills versus a nearly full stack. Spot Burger. They don't manage to get them. I think that might have been bomb glitch. They do a nice job there. Get rid of Wick. Burger, however, knows they got to be careful. Hiding behind the bomb. Well, the point, rather. 10 seconds remain. Xerox Beast, what are you going to find? Munoz is around the corner. Burger's on the ground. Burger spots them, snipes them, and Xerox Beast goes down. House of Pain on the board. Very nice little start up there. I really like the way that we just saw that adaptation coming in there. House of Pain, they were playing that a fair bit more carefully. It wasn't a complete rush. We saw Muaz cover the garden before going in. Stronenberger running point so the bomb wouldn't be stopped. Oh, and 17 taken up by Muaz's grenade. Brilliant placement. This more careful playstyle from House of Pain is paying off in spades. This looks to be another solid opening. Muaz, however, the refragged. It's 4v4. Stoner with the bomb. Wick going point. Tries to find an opening. Cam holding back. Okay, they find some long-range picks. Bit of pre-fire from Stoner. Doesn't manage to get anything off that. But perfectly sensible move. Uncle Bonus had moved out of the way. Now we're seeing a rotate onto the B point. Xerox Beast. I don't think they saw this. No, they were not looking at the right point at the right time. 4v4 is the plan. Advantage is House of Pain. Xerox Beast is down. There's no sniper left for a... Ooh, there's almost no one left here. Kipsling down too. Uncle Bonus and Mekus here. Incognito trying to hold back. Mekus. Good refrag. Can they get another? Oh, little late on the ADS. Able to survive long enough to get the kill, however. That leaves them against Stoner. They have 15 seconds. Are they going to go straight for the defuse? They're going for the bait? Now if they're waiting, they don't see anything in there. Trying to go for the bait. Stoner from behind. Not spotted in time and takes it again, tying this 2-2. Very nice very nice approach here from Muaz and Stone. Well, I mean, I suppose it was more Stone at the very end, but like I said, watch Muaz's way they approach this. There's that other grenade there. Oh, they got sniped early. Xerox Beast knew exactly what angle Muaz was going to come in from. Xerox taken out, but it's not really relevant. The advantage does need to be in favor of House of Pain if they want to be able to plant this. And nice shot from Kipslim takes out Cam. Stoner and Burger are the only ones left, and they are nowhere near either point. Caught up by the market. Stoner down. Burger goes out, and that is 3-2 on defense. Side switch happens, and now Incognito going into the side switch with an advantage. This is huge. The first couple attack runs are usually strong, and this is 3-2 in their favor, so they could very well end this in 3 rounds. Generally, I'd say that the attacker has the advantage, though Xerox Beast was picked off very early. Incognito trying to go for an aggressive strat, but I don't see it happening right away. They are down a player. Muaz, Stoner. Muaz around point B, Stoner around point A. Just waiting for that plant. Coming in the flank, 17. Good defense. Meku's planting the bomb. It's 4v3. There's the advantage for Incognito. Now, Wick around the B point needs to rotate. Regrouping with Muaz. Oh, taken out. Nicely done. Kipslim. Kipslim gets a third. Or, well, second, rather. Cam right behind them. Kipslim well played into the blue house. And that is a strong first attacking round for Incognito. I gotta say, during the opening, there was a bit of an argument regarding who's on T side, who's on CT side. And the argument was kind of hinging on, thinking Incognito wanted to defend first, when it's just it was a rule that wasn't really well explained, I admit. But I'm starting to think, yeah, you know, did kind of work out for Incognito. Though, to be fair, if you're going to make that kind of argument, if you're going to get all up and about that, it puts a little bit more pressure on you to win. At this point, though, as I say that, House of Pain has proven that they can live up to that pressure. Kipslim alone has a minute left, needs to get 3 kills. They can do it. This is within their power. There's the first. Stoner and Cam left, neither on Sniper. So Kipslim can more safely check all the angles. Stoner and Cam both on point A. Kipslim looking to rotate to point B. Bomb is over in the alley. Kipslim looking to feint a rotation to point B in order to plant on point A. And that looks to be working. Stoner and Cam already running over to point B, expecting the plant. Point A plant. Kipslim checking the angles. They got the plant. There's no way Cam and Stoner can come back in time.
The bomb has been planted.
Ooh, nicely done. I mean, that was really smart on Kipslim's part. They knew, Stoner and Cam knew where the bomb was and knew that point B was the path of least resistance. So they figured, Kipslim's going to go there, and Kipslim nicely outplayed them that way. So the plant is in. Kipslim's just waiting for them to come into the garden, but has been taken out by Cam. Brilliant play on the sniper rifle. There's the defuse, and there's the successful defense. House of Pain is still in this game.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Gotta say, though, I am very impressed with Kipslim's play. 1v2 and manages to get the plant off of mind games.
The enemy has the bomb.
That is very impressive. I don't think I think I've seen 1 or 2 teams do that, but that's, I don't know, that is a solid understanding of the game, and I love seeing it. This round is a bit more straightforward. Just rush into A point. Meku's with the plant, not even sitting down, not even sitting there alone, going prone for the plant. Standing very confident. And they have it. Kipslim, however, has gone down. Burger goes down in response. 17 gets picked. Cam is down 2, 3v3. Again, advantage is in favor of Incognito. House of Pain, they only have so much time. About 15 seconds, thanks to the defuse time. And Xerox Beast, 10 seconds. Munoz might go for it just because they have to. There's the attempt. Munoz with the smoke grenade. And it works, too! Brilliant play on the smoke grenade, tying up the game.
Ready up.
And it was a desperate play, and it worked. Very nicely done there by House of Pain. So as I was saying before, yeah, House of Pain wanted to be on the T side, or sorry, the CT side, but you know what? This is actually working out okay. It's still a pretty even game. Like I even said, I don't think one leg of one match is going to, in a best of 3, or one game in a best of 3, is going to make that big of a difference, and I stand by that. House of Pain has really risen to the challenge. 4-2 into the side switch, and now they've tied things up. Or sorry, 3-2 into the side switch. Tied things up at 4. Running 5 Burger with some brilliant snipes. Wick Rubber gets taken out, but Kipslim's the only one left, and the defuse is a matter of course. House of Pain on game point.
Bomb defused.
There's...
Lost that
Oh.
round, but it's not over yet.
Oh, dear.
Ready up.
There's a disconnect on the side of Incognito. Uncle Bonus has been disconnected.
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Okay, I mean, that might be why Incognito was running into trouble. I hope that's not why, because... I mean, there has been really strong play on both sides. I don't want to make it sound like... I don't want this situation that Incognito is faltering because one of their players is gone, but these teams are very evenly matched, and losing a player is a massive blow when it comes to overall power. Xerox Beast and Mekus, the only ones left. Xerox Beast getting a very nice short-range SMG kill. Mekus regrouping. Xerox Beast needs to find some way, or looking to find some way of getting the drop on their opponents. Stoner and Cam both up front. Berg, of course, with the sniper. Gotta be very mindful of all your angles going out in the open. That's why we have the back alley here. Mekus. Pulling with the rear. Cam spots them, takes out Mekus. Xerox Beast doesn't manage to get a refrag. Stuck on their own. The entirety of House of Pain knows exactly where they are, and Xerox Beast leaps out the window. They say don't go upstairs in a horror movie, but I guess that's only if you have to worry about fall damage. Although this is actually working out reasonably well. Xerox Beast, the nice mind games, but it's not going to be enough. Xerox Beast has to either kill or plant in 1 second, and that's not going to happen. House of Pain takes the first game. Well done to House of Pain. And I gotta say, though, Incognito, like, some of those plays... Just the sheer knowledge, the game knowledge and the understanding of how to get your opponents where you want them to be. Like, Kipslim played that beautifully. And I gotta say, like, Kipslim is honestly the player I like. Uncle Bonus and Kipslim both. Actually, really sad Uncle Bonus disconnected, because Uncle Bonus is, I think their best fragger. It's kind of between Kipslim and Uncle Bonus. And I imagine the rest of the team's going to be a little annoyed at me about that. But Uncle Bonus and Kipslim, I find, tend to carry a lot of the kills. And then the rest of the team really helps with positioning. 17 is also a good fragger, but losing Uncle Bonus, you're losing a huge amount of power. But I gotta say, though, the entire team is so smart. Like, I don't know, the understanding of their opponent's play, the understanding of what their opponents are going to do. Incognito is amazing. House of Pain, gotta say, though, they have a clear understanding of how best to position themselves and how best to cover angles. They are a very strong tactical team, but I think Incognito is a stronger strategic team. I think Incognito has a better understanding of where to best place themselves, given what they figure their opponents are going to do. So with that, we are going on to Hardpoint on Raid. Get the sniper swap out. Oh, no, it's not sniper, actually. Uncle Bonus was just having connection issues. It's swapping out for Melv. It's kind of unfortunate Uncle Bonus can't be in for the hard point because, like I said, they are very strong when it comes to the frags. But I think it'll be fine. Like I said, Incognito, their players are all very strong strategically. Understanding when to move to points, how to take the points. You can't have as much in the way of mind games on hard point, but you can understand a lot about what angles your opponents are likely to take. Though, that's, I think, kind of even. House of Pain clearly showed a strong understanding of angle coverage. I'm just actually really excited to see how this goes. Like, who's going to win? The stronger angle coverage tactics or the better mental understanding? Or better strategic understanding of the game?
Hardpoint identified.
Now, for the record, these teams are basically tied.
It's too close. Fight harder.
This is... Or, no, it's not tied. Sorry, that's the other game I was going to do, is teams that are tied. These teams are, I think, at the top.
Hardpoint contested.
Double check the brackets afterwards, but Incognito having a bit of a hard time early on. Doesn't look like it's going to be that big of a deal, though. We have, as I've always said, the first point isn't that big of a deal. Like,
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have
bit of contest over and over. Melv getting in, getting some kills. And overall, it's looked like reasonably good angle coverage coming in here. Stoner relying heavily on wall bangs.
contested.
Interesting choice on their part. I don't know that I totally agree with it, but that is a thing you can do. I mean, it's not terribly unsafe. Anyway, first point, kind of tied up. The kitchens, you got Incognito already. Just deciding, you know, here, they're going to show you how to make breakfast. Take a few eggs. Take some toast. Maybe a banana. You mix them all up. You throw them in the oven. And then you have a baked banana omelet. That sounds really good, actually. Shit, now that I say that, I should try. Well, okay, I think the banana and the omelet would probably end up being a little bit too much together. I don't know. That's a lot of savory. That's a lot of thick. I think that would... I gotta have something else to cut that. And it's kind of like... You're basically making banana bread at that point, actually, come to think of it. Kind of a weird banana bread, but yeah. It's like yeastless banana bread. Anyway, the kitchen is tied again. We have very much an even match coming in here. And now House of Pain just coming in, just taking kitchen. They don't want that banana bread. They don't want that weird banana bread omelet thing. They want to make something a little more conventional. And they've certainly taken the kitchen long enough to be able to do that. Now I move on to the garage. And from here, looks like, again, Incognito maintaining the control at that point. But it all comes down to whether or not they can hold on to it. The pattern here has been House of Pain coming in, taking the point after Incognito places themselves well. Like, Incognito's moving well, they're rotating well. It's just the angles are being covered a little bit better by House of Pain. Now, as a result, House of Pain is gradually getting farther and farther up.
I'm down.
So with that, we have what looks like pretty strong position here.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Also, for the record,
Enemy in sight.
coming in here, House of Pain is actually 7th. Incognito is 2nd behind House of Anubis. So House of Pain is looking to really pull themselves into a strong position. I mean, if they win this, they'll end up being basically tied for 3rd. So well done to House of Pain. They're certainly showing them. They're bringing a strong showing, and they need it. Actually, there's been 8 matches played so far. Is this? No, there's still, again, there's a lot of time left. There's a good 3 weeks left before this is... Or no, sorry, good week left before this is done. Just double check. There's... Or no, because it's 4 games a week. There's 27... No, we're about halfway through. We're about halfway through. Yeah.
It's too close. Fight hard.
So we're not near the playoffs yet, but we are coming in. Oh! Chat pointing out that Burger is lagging.
The hard point.
Let's double check their point of view. Would appear that Burger has managed to get themselves back connected. House of Pain maintaining a lead despite Burger's earlier connection problems. Should be okay.
Capture the objective. Hard point identified.
Burger going for the flank in the courtyard.
I'm hot.
Ooh, Xerox piece brilliantly done from behind.
Hard point is ours.
The courtyard again going over to Incognito. Kipslim with a couple brilliant... Oh, Kipslim and Melv. Strong defense coming in there. And Incognito once again taking that. I'm going to keep an eye on Burger, though.
Too close. Fight hard. Hard point.
They're in position. It does... I do kind of see it. They're... Something is up. They're playing real weird.
Hard point contested. Hard point contested.
And now we have Cat. Incognito bringing this back. Now, granted, this is only halfway through the game. And Incognito does need to win this if they want to actually take this game, this whole match, because right now they are 1 behind. And once again, there is that capture coming in here from House of Pain.
Enemy contact.
Following courtyard is the statue, so House of Pain's already pretty close, but Incognito, they've rotated.
Capture the objective.
Being said, Wick in position to start taking that. Xerox Beast doesn't see Wick behind them, but Melv on the defense.
Hard point.
Nice save, Melv. Open up the hard point, but again, this pattern will repeat itself. Incognito coming in here. Cam gets a kill, gets taken out themselves. Mel still holding that point. Ooh. Burger's coming in here, and
Hard point contested.
goes out again. I'm not seeing a whole lot of connection issues on Burger's part. They appear to be fine.
Contact with enemy.
So I think that Burger is going to be... They might have had some intermittent connection issues. Best to keep an eye on them. Incognito seems to be winning more just on positioning. I say that as Xerox Beast gets destroyed by Wick. So take that for what it is. However, Incognito is ahead by basically a whole point capture's worth. Kitchen has already been taken over by House of Pain. They don't want their Erzatz banana bread.
Capture the objective.
They want to have their bacon and sausages. That's it. That's all they want.
Hard point is ours. Hard point contested.
Bacon and sausages are currently behind the kitchen control. Oh no, never mind. We are.
Hard point locked down.
One hell of an episode of Food Wars, that's for sure.
Hard point contested.
I'm hot.
I mean, I say that, I've never actually watched that show. Heard it's good, though. Anyway. Back to the banana bread, though. Banana bread is holding the kitchen. Should be prepared. 30 seconds left on that. And it looks like Incognito is going to be able to maintain control of the kitchen for long enough.
Hard point contested.
Ooh. Tempted contest comes in, but it's not going to be enough.
Contested.
And Incognito now 50 points ahead from winning. Again, this is best of 3, so they win this. It's down to domination, which I believe is going to be on firing range. And for those of you who have watched my streams before, you know that domination on firing range is an absolute mess, where anything can happen, because it just goes all over the place. And sometimes you get all 3 points being captured, and sometimes you get the center point never being captured the entire time. It's... Okay, that doesn't happen. It gets captured eventually. But it can take a while. I've seen games where it's taken, like, a good couple minutes before that center point gets taken. And now the garage actually haven't been taken initially by House of Pain. All they have to do is defend it, and we already know they're great at recapping.
Hostiles have captured.
Now it's just a matter of holding it. They do that for 2 points. They are back in this match. Wick goes down to Melvin. That could open things up, and indeed it does. That, along with 17's kill on Muse, that will open the garage up. And again, Incognito taking those last few points.
Targets in sight.
Burger looking for a contest and comes in. Their lag problems are apparently solved. At this rate, though, it's going to be a perfect game or a loss for House of Pain. They cannot let another point go. Cam already in the basketball court waiting for the lock to drop. Was covering from the garden side. Taken out, however, the swimming pool is crawling with Incognito members. Cam gets shot out by Kipslim, and that opens the point up. 20 seconds remain before this game goes to Incognito when we get to match 3. Stoner trying to find a grenade shot in. There's the smoke, but no push through it. There it is. There's the contest. Wick gets taken out from mine. Very nice placement by Melv. Is it 2 for 2? No, it is not. Melv gets taken out in response. Burger out. Mwaz still in. Mwaz, however, goes down. Cam is still holding the... Ooh, no. Cam down as well. And that looks to be it. Stoner tries to hold on, but it's not enough. Incognito takes it and ties up this series. We are moving on to domination. Gonna see where that goes. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there an issue with the sound? Oh, it's a specific sound that's causing them problems. Not sure which sound. And now I'll just turn on the game volume a bit. So, domination on firing range. Last map, last game of this series. Will Incognito hold on to, if not increase their... I want music? Sure. Yeah, domination firing range, it's a thing. I find it a fun thing to look at, to cast, but I understand, yeah, it's a real... Actually, I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch it. It's a really fun game to cast. Why wouldn't you... I guess it goes back and forth. You don't really know who's going to be there. It's great. I don't know. I think domination on firing range is an amazing thing because there aren't really any points that are easy to hold on to. It's constant back and forth. I mean, the center is really hard to hold on to, so fair enough, but I don't think... Mollies aren't allowed. Let me just double check what is allowed. Mollies, nope. Trip mines, nope. I think all score streaks are out and operator skills are out too, so yeah, holding the center is going to take a lot of skill. Alright, so score currently, as you see in the top, Incognito and House of Pain have both won a game each. It's 1-1. We're going to be moving to game 3. Deciding match. Do you guys want music while we're doing the game? I kind of...
Capture the objectives.
I don't know if that works well or not. I tend to just have it for intermission, but we can try it. Let me know if you like it. I mean, I'm cool with it. And I mean, if there's any copyright issues, that's the thing. Alrighty, so, starting out, typical opening. A and C taken for the respective teams. This entire thing will come down to point B, as is typical. Already, though, strong positioning coming in here. Cam's got the trailer. Holding that angle is crucial for maintaining control over point B. Cam has it. Construction site being taken by 17. And Xerox Beast using that distraction to come in, take out Cam, control the trailer, or try to... Ooh, no. Kipslim does have control over the trailer. B point still looks to be going over to House of Pain, but this is what I was talking about. The trailer comes in, your stoner goes down. Cam, however, replaces them and takes the point, dying in the process, but that still provides the advantage needed. A lot of angles controlling this point. It looks like Incognito has all of them, and they certainly have all the ones they need. Incognito taking the center back. Stoner looking to hold on from the top side, though. They have the auto shop in view. They have C point. 17. Didn't even know what hit them.
Targets in sight.
B point under some contest. 17 able to take that, repair it, basically. It's a odd little mechanic. I thought it would go back in its own, but okay, that normally was back in its own. Weird. And, you know, Kipslam coming around the side and looks to get another couple kills. Ooh, not quite. Really, this is all just jockeying for position. Whoever controls the trailer is going to have an easy side, although we do have the command post. That controlling that will open up C. I mean, if a team can get 3 points, that's pretty much going to call it. There's not a whole lot you can really do. Kipslam just making sure to defend point B. And we're seeing a push. There it is. Kipslam looking to find whatever angles they are open. They got it! Opening up point C. Wick looking to come from behind and doesn't manage to get the kill. Ooh. Does not manage to get the kill. Cam looking to reset the point. Does manage to do it. That was super close, though. I kind of wish that they just stayed on point C that little bit longer to hold it. Like, yeah, they might have died, but they would have held point C for a little bit, and the rest of the team might have been able to stop House of Pain from retaking point C. But still, I love that position play. Very smartly done. Trailer control maintains in the hands of Incognito. 17, making sure the auto shop isn't going to kill them again. And there it is. Triple point capture coming in here from Incognito. Brilliantly done. Incognito seems to hold on to point A. Coming around to do so. Of course, the question is, what about the retakes? Moaz already going for it. Stoner and Moaz retaking point C. Ooh, not quite. Cam goes down. Meku's taking that point. Ooh, Moaz pulling it back. Okay, so I think, I have to double check the patch notes, but I think that this behavior on the point is new. I think it's the, because they changed a bunch of mechanics in the current season, and I think they changed the way that capping works. Although we are going to side switch in a second, so it's not the biggest deal. But it looks like they changed the way capping works, where you have to actively retake it. Oh, no music? Okay, cool.
Lost the lead. Capture the objectives.
So with that, as I was saying, I think, like I said, that I seem to recall before, like a few weeks ago, if you stop capturing a point, it would automatically revert to the owning team. I think the fact that it doesn't do that is going to make triple caps a lot easier. Like, it seems to be the reason why triple caps are easier. Because even if your team is killed, unless your opponent comes in and takes you out, well, the control is still half there. And you basically have to retake the point to bring it back. So it's definitely makes more dynamic games. I think it's an interesting change. I don't know if it's the best change, because it does mean that capping is less of a thing, but, or is a harder thing to do. In the sense that it's, like, normally, or sorry, it makes capping an easier thing to do. And the old setup, capping was a harder thing to do. You had to commit a lot more to each point. But at the same time, it did basically lead to only having, like, 2-1 at any time. This setup does make for much more dynamic games. You have to have much stronger control over the entire map in order to be able to hold, the points. To cap the points in the first place, not so much. But to hold on to all three requires quite a bit of position control and good thinking. That being said, we're also seeing the first game I've ever seen where the middle point actually has not been captured. And the other 2 points are just being traded back and forth. Granted, of course, it is firing range, which, as some people in chat have been disparagingly pointing out, is a wonky map, to put it lightly.
Enemy taking Bravo. Enemy press A.
B point almost captured, and there it is. Incognito taking the B point. 131 to 57. Incognito with a commanding lead in this game. The B point looks to be attempted to be retaken here, or rather, just taken in the first place by House of Pain, but it's not happening. Now the A point, the only chance House of Pain has. They should be able to get the B point now. They have full trailer control. The auto shop is the only angle they don't have. And they have indeed grabbed B point. A point trade, though, 17. On top of that, point does not manage to do enough. That being said, and this is really important to point out, at this rate, Incognito will still win. Just, if you do the math, there's 130 points left for House of Pain, 50 points left for Incognito. And Incognito is getting points half as fast as House of Pain. So, House of Pain, if nothing changes, will end up losing 200 to 175. If this point control goes the way it is. House of Pain absolutely needs to get a triple cap for at least, I think, well, okay, it's not every second. It seems to be every 2 or 3 seconds that stuff gets counted. So, they'll need to get a triple cap for about 20 seconds, I believe, if they want to be able to get this game back in a winnable position. And the opposite indeed is happening. A point going over, B point triple cap in favor of Incognito. I don't see an easy way back here for anyone. Like, this is Incognito taking this game. House of Pain, like I said, if they didn't have to triple cap before, they have to triple cap now, and they are triple capped against. They're not getting a single point in their favor. And it's going to be a matter of, like, probably, let's see, 20 points left. Yeah, probably about 20 seconds. Like 20 seconds remain before this thing swaps, but then again, there's Muaz. They're taking A point. They got A. Still needs a triple cap to win. And it does not look likely to happen, and that's 17 grabbing A point. They got the triple cap back. That is going to be it. Incognito holding on to their second place. Actually, tying now for first. Although we'll see next time House of Anubis plays. But Incognito takes it 2-1. And they manage to maintain their dominating position in this league. Second only to House of Anubis. And at this point, it is very close. So I'm sorry, House of Pain. You are now 5-4. Your overall record. Not going to be able to do too much right now to get back, but that was well played. That was a very well played game. The domination wasn't great, but the other 2 rounds were very strong, especially the Search and Destroy. Especially considering that was a bit of a cause for concern, cause for argument. But that is going to be it. So thank you all for watching, and until, well, not next week. I am doing a different tournament next week, so I won't be able to cast this next week. So 2 weeks from now will be the next time I'm able to come in. There are other people casting it, so just look at the Discord, which I think I can just create a link for. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Discord link in the chat. I mean, I'm assuming you're probably on the Discord if you're already watching this, but in case you aren't, keep an eye on that, and they'll link to whoever is casting for Tuesday and Thursday's games, and also next Saturday and Sunday. For now, that is going to be it for me, so thank you all for watching, thank you all for playing, thanks to, well, in this case it was Chinook and Shikare for helping organize and moderate, and that's going to be it, so have a good night, everyone.